used to freeze. A native speaker would talk, and my brain just stopped.
Stopped how?
Like static. I'd smile. I'd nod. I understood. Nothing.
Oh, I know that feeling. That fake smile.
Exactly. You're nodding, but inside you're panicking.
So today, we're fixing that.
For real this time. Not just watch more Netflix.
Real reasons, real tools.
By the end, fast speech won't feel scary.
It'll feel subnormal.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay, so here's the real truth about fast speech.
Tell me.
It's not actually fast. It just sounds that way.
Wait, what do you mean?
Native speakers don't add extra words per second. They blend sounds together.
Blend them how?
Take want to. In real conversation, people say wanna.
Oh, like, I want to go home.
Exactly. Two words become one sound.
That happens with going to too, right?
Yes, gonna. Nobody says every letter clearly.
So when I hear gonna, my brain panics because it doesn't match the textbook.
Right. Your textbook taught clean, separate words, but real speech doesn't work that way. There's a name for this. Linguists call it connected speech.
Connected speech. I like that term.
Words link, drop sounds, and melt into each other. Constantly.
Give me another example.
Did you often becomes didja.
Didja, like, did ya eat yet?
Perfect example. Notice how smooth that sounds, compared to saying each word separately.
This isn't a listening problem then, is it?
Nope, it's a prediction problem.
What's the difference?
Your ears work fine. Your brain just hasn't learned the pattern yet.
So learning the patterns fixes everything?
A huge part of it, yes. Once you recognize a pattern, your brain stops panicking.
Give me one more common one.
Have to shifts into hafta.
I have to leave soon.
See? Your ear already caught that naturally.
Honestly, this feels like cheating. Like I finally know a secret.
Not cheating, just unlearning bad expectations.
What bad expectations?
Classrooms teach slow, careful pronunciation. Real streets don't follow classroom rules.
Makes sense why movies feel so much harder.
Same reason. Movies use real, blended speech, while textbooks use isolated, polished speech. But here's the good part.
What's that?
Once your brain learns these blends, they become instantly recognizable, like a song you've heard 100 times.
Explain that one.
The first time you hear a new song, lyrics feel unclear.
Then, after a few listens, everything's obvious.
Exactly. Your brain fills gaps automatically once it knows the shape of the sound.
So fast speech has a shape?
A rhythm, really. Certain words get stressed. Others practically disappear.
Which ones disappear?
Small connector words, to, of, for. Native speakers barely pronounce them.
While big content words stay loud and clear.
Right, and that's actually helpful, because loud words carry the meaning. Miss a tiny to, and you still catch the message.
I never thought about prioritizing words like that.
Most learners don't. They try catching every single sound, equally.
Sounds exhausting.
Completely and unnecessary. Native listeners don't process speech that way either.
Wait, even native speakers skip stuff?
Constantly. Their brains predict gaps using context, not perfect hearing. So you're not behind, just missing a specific skill.
A skill I can actually learn.
Definitely learnable. And honestly, kind of fun once it clicks.
So where do we start?
First, you train your ear on these common blends until they feel familiar.
Like flashcards, but for sound instead of vocabulary.
Kind of, yes. Then something bigger happens once those blends click into place.
What's the bigger thing?
You stop hearing individual words entirely. You start hearing whole chunks at once.
Chunks?
Stick around, because that's exactly where we're headed next.
Okay, tell me about chunks.
Not yet. We're going deeper into connected speech first.
Oh, come on.
Trust me, this part matters. There are actually a few different ways words blend.
Like what?
Linking is the first one. When a word ends in a consonant and the next starts with a vowel, they join.
Give me an example.
Turn it off becomes turn it off, almost like one long word.
I've definitely heard that and gotten confused.
Everyone has. Now here's the second type, dropped sounds.
Dropped how?
Some sounds just disappear completely. Next day often loses its T sound.
So it sounds like next day?
Exactly right. Native speakers aren't lazy. Their mouths are just being imperial.
Efficient how?
Certain sounds take extra effort back to back. Speakers naturally skip the hard ones.
That's actually kind of smart.
It is. And the third type is blending, where two sounds merge into a brand new one.
Can you show me?
Woodju often turns into woodja.
Woodja. That one's tricky.
It trips up almost everyone at first. Let me tell you a story.
Please do.
Years ago, a friend asked me, "Wanna grab a bite?"
Simple enough.
I heard, "Wanna grab a bite," and just stood there, totally lost.
What did you do?
I panicked and just said, "Sure."
Classic move.
We ended up at a sushi place I definitely didn't choose. Hilarious now, a little embarrassing back then.
I've done the exact same thing, nodding along blindly.
Almost every learner has a story like that.
Mine happened at a coffee shop. Someone asked, "What do you want?"
And you understood?
Nope, I just pointed at the menu like a lost tourist.
See? This is why connected speech matters so much.
Because it's not random confusion. There's a pattern behind it.
Exactly. Once you know the pattern, the confusion shrinks fast.
So these blends aren't random slang then?
Not random at all. They follow rules, and the rules repeat constantly.
Repeat how often?
Every single conversation, every show, every song, which means practice actually works here.
How does someone practice this exact skill?
Start by noticing blends whenever you catch them in shows or conversations.
Just noticing? That sounds simple.
Simple, but powerful. Your brain builds a pattern library over time, and once it grows, blends start sounding familiar instead of strange.
Kind of like learning a new song's rhythm.
Exactly like that. First it's noise, then it's music.
I want that feeling where fast speech just clicks.
You'll get there, but noticing blends is only step one.
There's more?
Way more. Because right now, you're still hearing separate little pieces.
And that needs to change?
Completely. Soon, you'll stop hearing pieces altogether.
What happens instead?
You start hearing whole groups of words as a single unit, like one thought. Not magic, just your brain catching up to real speech.
I can't wait to feel that shift.
It happens faster than you'd think. Once noticing becomes a habit.
So step one is simple. Notice blends everywhere I go.
Right. On the bus, during shows, even in random background chatter.
Got it. I'm actually excited to start listening differently now.
Good. Because next, things are about to get really interesting.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with the interesting part already.
Wait. Actually, let's pause for 1 second first.
Pause? Why?
Because I want to ask everyone watching something.
Ask them what?
Be honest. How many of you have smiled and nodded, understanding absolutely nothing?
Ha! I feel like that's most people.
It's basically everyone. Drop a number in the comments. 1, 2, 10 times a week?
I'd type too many to count.
Same. And if that's you, you're exactly where you need to be right now.
This channel is basically built for that moment.
Exactly. We break down real, fast, native speech into pieces that actually make sense.
No boring grammar drills.
No robotic textbook voices either.
Just real talk, real patterns, real progress.
So if that sounds like something you need, hit subscribe right now.
Seriously, it takes 2 seconds.
2 seconds, and you'll never miss videos like this one again.
We drop these every single week.
New patterns, new tricks, new confidence boosts.
Okay, subscribe button pushed. Now can we continue?
Yes, let's get back into it.
So we talked about linking, dropped sounds, and blending.
Right, those explain why fast speech sounds like a blur.
But knowing why doesn't automatically fix the confusion.
Exactly, which brings us to the actual solution.
I've been waiting for this part.
Most learners try to catch every single word, one at a time.
Isn't that normal though?
It feels normal, but it's actually the problem.
Wait, how is listening carefully a problem?
Because native speech doesn't arrive word by word. It arrives in chunks, small groups of words acting like one unit.
Give me a real example.
What are you doing isn't 4 separate words to a native ear. It comes out closer to woodja doing, all in one breath.
So trying to catch each word separately would fail completely.
Every time, you'd always be one step behind the sentence.
That explains why I feel like I'm chasing conversations.
That chasing feeling disappears once you switch to chunk listening.
How does someone actually switch though?
You stop asking, "What word was that?" and start asking, "What's the shape of that sentence?"
Shape, not individual sounds.
Exactly. Your brain naturally groups familiar chunks together, if you let it.
This feels like a completely different mindset.
It is, and honestly, it's the single biggest shift in this whole episode.
I'm ready. Show me exactly how chunk listening works.
Let's take one everyday sentence and really slow it down.
Okay, give me one.
I don't know what to do.
Sounds simple written out like that.
Written, yes. Spoken fast, it often becomes, I don't know what to do.
Whoa, that's barely recognizable.
Right? But notice this. The meaning survives, even though the sounds changed a lot.
Because the shape of the sentence stayed familiar.
Exactly. Your brain recognizes that shape from hearing it 1,000 times.
So chunk listening is really about shapes, not letters.
Perfect way to put it. Letters matter for reading. Shapes matter for listening.
That distinction actually changes how I want to practice now.
Good, because practice comes up soon.
I have a feeling this is the good stuff.
Honestly, it might be the most useful part of the whole episode.
Okay, no more waiting. Show me the actual technique.
All right, here's the method. It's called chunk training.
Sounds official.
It kind of is. 3 simple steps. Ready?
Ready.
Step 1. Pick a short clip, maybe 10 seconds long.
From a show, a podcast, anything?
Anything real. Just skip beginner level, super slow content.
Got it. What's step 2?
Listen once, without pausing, and just catch the general feeling.
Not the exact words?
Nope, just the mood, the topic, maybe a few loud words.
That already sounds less stressful than trying to catch everything.
Exactly the point. Step 3 is where the magic happens.
Tell me.
Listen again, but this time, group words into small chunks as you hear them.
How do I know where a chunk starts or ends?
Chunks usually follow natural pauses or breath points in a sentence.
So I'm listening for rhythm, not grammar rules.
Exactly right. Let's use a real example together.
Walk me through it.
Imagine someone says, "I was gonna call you, but I forgot."
Written normally, that's clear enough.
Spoken fast, it collapses into 2 or 3 chunks, not 8 separate words.
Break that down for me.
Chunk 1, I was gonna call you. Chunk 2, but I forgot.
2 chunks instead of 8 words. That's way less overwhelming.
Exactly why this method works so well for real conversations.
My brain isn't juggling 8 balls anymore, just 2.
Perfect analogy. 2 balls are manageable. 8 balls get dropped.
So the goal is training my ear to spot these natural chunks.
Precisely. And here's something powerful. Chunks repeat constantly across conversations.
Meaning I'll start recognizing the same patterns everywhere?
Everywhere. Gonna call you, wanna grab, have to go. These appear constantly.
So learning one chunk basically unlocks dozens of future sentences.
That's the real magic. You're not memorizing sentences. You're learning building blocks.
Building blocks? I like that image a lot.
Once you collect enough blocks, fast speech stops feeling random.
It starts feeling familiar, like recognizing old friends.
Beautifully put. And here's a bonus tip for practicing this daily.
I'm listening.
Pick one short clip each day. 10 seconds is plenty.
Just one clip?
Just one. Listen for feeling first, then for chunks second.
Then what? Do I need to write anything down?
Optional, but helpful. Jot down any chunk that surprised you.
Building my own personal chunk collection over time.
Exactly like a scrapbook, except it trains your ear instead.
I love that idea.
There's one more thing that makes this method effective. You don't need silence or perfect focus.
Really? I can do this anywhere?
Anywhere. Waiting in line, cooking dinner, walking somewhere.
A few times a day, that's it?
That's enough to build real progress over weeks.
No expensive courses, no complicated apps required.
Just your ears, some real audio, and a little consistency.
This feels achievable, unlike most advice.
That's why this is the core method behind everything today.
I'm definitely trying this tonight.
You'll notice a difference faster than expected.
So what happens after chunks click?
Then we add another layer, something called context prediction.
Context prediction? Now that sounds interesting.
Oh, it's a game changer. Let me break that down next.
Okay, tell me about context prediction. I'm curious now.
It's basically guessing smartly, using clues around a sentence.
Guessing? That sounds risky.
Not random guessing, smart guessing based on real signals.
What kind of signals?
Topic, tone, situation, even facial expressions if you can see the speaker.
Give me a real scenario.
Imagine you're standing in a coffee shop and someone fast talks a question.
Okay, I'm picturing that.
You only catch 3 clear words: coffee, size, and here.
I'd probably freeze completely.
But think about it. What question fits those 3 words in that setting?
Maybe, what size coffee and is it for here?
Exactly. You just predicted an entire sentence from 3 words.
Whoa, I didn't even realize I was doing that.
Most people already do this a little without noticing.
So the goal is doing it on purpose, more often.
Precisely. Context prediction turns partial hearing into full understanding.
That feels way less stressful than chasing every single sound.
It should. Your brain becomes a detective, not a dictionary.
A detective. I like that image a lot.
Detectives don't need every clue. They connect a few strong ones.
So missing a word doesn't ruin the whole sentence anymore.
Exactly right. One missing piece rarely breaks the entire picture.
How do I actually train this skill, though?
Start predicting before someone finishes speaking, based on early words.
Predicting mid-sentence? Isn't that risky?
A little, but that's the whole point. You're training your brain's speed.
What if my guess turns out completely wrong?
Then you adjust instantly. Wrong guesses still teach your brain something useful.
So there's no real failure here.
None. Every guess sharpens your prediction muscle a little more.
Prediction muscle? Okay, give me another example to practice with.
Someone says, "Can you pass the," and then trails off near food.
Probably salt, or sauce, or something on the table.
Exactly. Context did most of the heavy lifting there. Not perfect hearing.
This actually connects perfectly with chunk listening too.
It does. Chunks give you shape. Context fills remaining gaps.
Together, they cover almost everything a fast sentence throws at you.
That combination is honestly the real secret behind fluent listening.
I'm starting to feel like this is actually possible for me.
It absolutely is, especially once both skills work together naturally.
One thing though, what if the topic is totally unfamiliar to me?
Great question. Context prediction gets harder with unfamiliar topics. That's true.
So this only works for everyday conversations?
Mostly, yes, at first. Everyday chats have predictable, repeating patterns.
like ordering food or small talk about weather.
Exactly those situations. Predictable topics build your prediction confidence fastest.
And harder topics come later, once the basics feel automatic.
Precisely. You wouldn't learn chess by starting with the hardest match.
That makes sense. Build the skill on easy ground first.
Then slowly stretch into trickier, less predictable conversations over time.
I like having a clear starting point instead of feeling overwhelmed.
That's the whole idea behind everything we're teaching today.
Small, doable steps instead of impossible expectations.
Exactly. And speaking of doable steps, let's talk daily practice.
Perfect timing, because I definitely need a routine for this.
You're going to love how simple this next part actually is.
Okay, so what does a realistic daily routine actually look like?
Simple, honestly. 10 minutes, maybe less, every single day.
10 minutes sounds surprisingly doable.
That's the whole point. Consistency beats intensity, every single time.
What do those 10 minutes actually include?
3 quick steps. First, 1 short clip using chunk listening.
10 seconds, like we mentioned earlier?
Exactly that. Listen for feeling first, then chunk second.
What's step 2?
Predict 1 sentence using context, even if you miss some words.
Just like the coffee shop example.
Exactly like that. Guess smart, using clues around the words.
And step 3?
Repeat the clip once more, out loud this time.
Out loud, like actually speaking it back?
Yes, speaking trains your mouth to match native rhythm and speed.
That feels a little intimidating, honestly.
It feels weird at first, then becomes strangely satisfying pretty fast.
Where do I even find good clips to practice with?
Anywhere real people talk naturally. Podcasts, interviews, casual YouTube conversations.
Not scripted textbook dialogues, then.
Definitely not. Scripted audio moves slow and skips connected speech completely.
Makes sense. I need messy, real speech for this to work.
Exactly. Messy speech is exactly what trains your ear properly.
How long until someone actually notices real progress?
Most people notice small shifts within 2 or 3 weeks.
That's faster than I expected, honestly.
Consistency does that. 10 minutes daily beats 1 hour weekly, easily.
Small and steady wins over big and occasional.
Exactly right. Your brain needs frequent, repeated exposure, not marathon sessions.
What if I miss a day here and there?
Totally fine. Missing 1 day never breaks real progress.
Just get back to it the next day.
Precisely. Progress comes from the pattern, not perfect streaks.
That takes a lot of pressure off, honestly.
Good, because pressure actually blocks learning more than it helps.
I definitely want to try building this habit starting today.
Perfect. Pick 1 clip right after this video ends.
Just 1 clip, 10 seconds, 3 simple steps.
Exactly that. Nothing complicated, nothing expensive, nothing overwhelming.
I love how manageable this feels compared to other advice.
That's the goal. Small actions, repeated often, create real change.
So the secret isn't some magic trick, just steady practice.
Exactly. Chunk listening, context prediction, and daily repetition working together.
One more question. Does the topic of the clip matter much?
Not too much at first. Pick topics you genuinely find interesting.
That makes practicing feel less like homework.
Exactly. Motivation matters more than perfectly optimized clip selection.
So cooking videos, gaming streams, whatever I actually enjoy watching?
All perfect choices, as long as real people are speaking naturally.
I already have a few channels in mind, honestly.
Then you're already halfway to building this habit successfully.
Feels good knowing exactly where to start now.
That clarity alone removes most of the usual hesitation people feel.
No more wondering what to do, just doing it.
Exactly right. Action beats overthinking, every single time.
Okay, I'm sold. 10 minutes daily, starting today.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about something equally important: your mindset.
Mindset? I thought we covered the techniques already.
Techniques matter, but the right mindset determines whether you actually steig spiralda. Stick with any of them long term.
Okay, tell me about mindset here.
Letting go of needing to understand every single word.
That sounds hard. Isn't understanding everything the goal?
Surprisingly, no. Even native speakers miss words constantly, every single day.
Wait, native speakers miss words too?
Absolutely. Background noise, distractions, accents, mumbling. It happens to everyone.
So they're not catching everything either.
Nobody catches 100%, not even in their own language.
That surprises me. I assumed native speakers understood everything perfectly.
Nope. They fill gaps constantly, using the skills we just covered.
Chunk listening and context prediction, even for native speakers?
Exactly those same skills. Everyone uses them, whether they notice or not.
So what percentage should I actually be aiming for?
Somewhere around 70 to 80% is a solid win.
That feels way lower than I expected.
It feels low, but it's actually enough for real communication.
How does 70% lead to full understanding, though?
Because your brain fills remaining gaps using context, without much effort.
So the missing pieces aren't actually missing, they're predicted.
Exactly right. Prediction quietly fills whatever your ears didn't catch.
That changes how I should feel during real conversations.
It should. Chasing perfection actually blocks understanding rather than helping.
Wait, how does chasing perfection block understanding?
Because your brain freezes, trying to process every missed word.
While the conversation moves forward without you.
Exactly. You fall behind trying to catch something already gone.
So relaxing actually helps me understand more, not less.
Precisely. A relaxed brain predicts faster than a panicked one.
That's such a strange but comforting idea.
It really is. Panic shuts down exactly the skills you need.
So next time I miss something, I shouldn't stress.
Right. Let it go, and follow the conversation's overall shape.
Easier said than done, though, especially in real conversations.
True, but it gets easier each time you practice deliberately.
Practice staying calm, not just listening.
Exactly both together. Calm listening and skill building work as one.
I like thinking about it that way.
There's something else worth mentioning here. Confidence actually improves your listening accuracy, in a real way.
Wait, confidence affects hearing? That sounds surprising.
Not hearing exactly, but processing speed and prediction, yes.
So feeling confident helps my brain work faster.
Precisely. Anxiety slows prediction. Confidence speeds it up naturally.
So how do I actually build that kind of confidence?
Small wins, repeated often. Every successful prediction builds real trust.
Trust in myself or trust in the process?
Both, honestly. They grow together the more you practice.
I like that. It feels achievable, not far off.
It is. You're already building it, just by watching this.
That's a nice way to think about it.
One last thing. Give yourself credit often.
Credit for what, exactly?
For understanding 70%, not for missing the other 30.
Focus on what I catch, not what I miss.
Exactly right. That shift alone changes how conversations feel entirely.
Less stressful, more encouraging.
Precisely. That mindset carries into everything we've covered today.
Chunk listening, context prediction, daily practice, and now, this mindset.
All four working together, quietly building real fluency over time.
I feel like I finally have a complete picture now.
You do. Let's bring everything together in one final recap.
Okay, let's do it. Where do we even start?
With the very first thing we learned, fast speech isn't actually fast.
It just sounds that way because of connected speech.
Exactly. Words link, drop sounds, and blend into new shapes.
Wanna, gonna, hafta. All those blends we broke down.
Right? That's not sloppy speaking. It's just efficient, natural rhythm.
What came after understanding that?
The first real tool, chunk listening.
grouping words into small, natural units instead of chasing every word.
Exactly. Your brain catches shapes and rhythm, not isolated sounds.
2 chunks instead of 8 separate, overwhelming words.
Precisely. That single shift makes fast speech feel manageable.
Then we added context prediction on top of that.
Right. Using topic, tone, and situation to fill in any gaps.
Like guessing a whole sentence from just 3 clear words.
Exactly like the coffee shop example. Smart guessing, not blind guessing.
Chunks give shape. Context fills whatever's still missing.
Together, those 2 tools cover almost everything a sentence throws at you.
Then we talked about actually practicing this daily.
10 minutes, 3 simple steps. Listen, predict, then speak it back.
Real, messy audio, not slow, scripted textbook dialogue.
Exactly. Podcasts, interviews, casual conversations, anything genuinely natural.
And finally, we talked about mindset.
The most important shift, honestly. Letting go of needing everything perfectly.
70 to 80% is already a real, solid win. Even native speakers don't catch every single word either. So missing pieces aren't failures, they're just normal, expected gaps.
Exactly. Your brain quietly fills them in, using prediction and context.
Calm listening beats panicked listening, every single time.
Precisely. Confidence actually speeds up how fast your brain predicts.
So it's really 4 pieces, working together as one system.
Connected speech awareness, chunk listening, context prediction, and a relaxed mindset.
Imagine actually using this in a real conversation soon.
Someone talks fast, and instead of freezing, your brain groups their words naturally.
You predict gaps smoothly, without even really trying that hard.
You catch 70%, and it feels like more than enough.
No fake smiling, no nodding blankly, no silent panic anymore. Just real, relaxed, genuine understanding, built one small step at a time.
That's honestly such a different picture from where we started. It really is. And it's completely realistic, starting today, right now.
I'm actually excited to try this in my next real conversation.
You're ready. You already have everything you genuinely need.
Chunk listening, context prediction, daily practice, and a calm, confident mindset.
That's the whole system, and it's simpler than most people think.
I love how doable this feels compared to where we began.
That's exactly the point. Small, steady steps create real, lasting change.
All right, I think we're ready to wrap this up.
We are. Let's leave everyone with one clear, final message.
What's that message exactly?
You are not bad at English. You're just missing one specific skill.
And that skill is completely learnable, starting right now.
Exactly. Fast speech won't feel scary much longer. Not for you.
It'll feel familiar, almost like recognizing an old, welcome friend.
Beautifully said. That's the whole journey we walked through today.
From freezing and panicking to calm, confident understanding.
One small, doable step at a time, starting today. So remember, you're not bad at English. You're just missing one specific skill. Chunks, context, daily practice, and a calm mind.
Try it in your very next real conversation.
If this helped, hit subscribe for more like it.
We'll see you in the next one.